我が輩は旅する天才画家ルメール。君たちと一緒なら美しいものが山ほど描けそうだ。
Hey, what's up everyone, Lad here. This week I'm feeling much better. Huge thanks to those who wished me a quick recovery. This week, another general pool unit will be added to the roster, Lemaire. I honestly thought this was a male character until I saw her mammary glands. Anyways, she's a dancer of the Fame faction, hailing from Theatropolis. It's been a while since we had a character from Theatropolis. Sadly, it feels like most characters from this place get benched the moment they get released. That'll probably be the case for Lemaire. She does have access to all the elements in the game, but she doesn't specialize at any of them. Let's go ahead and check her out. Hiroko Kiso is the VA of Lemaire, and I don't know any of these characters, so let's go ahead and head on to Lemaire's skills. And she has quite a bit. Her first notable skill is an SP cost of 40. It's a 3-hit single target wind attack with potency of 65, and it reveals 1 weakness. Her second ability is SP cost of 62. It's a 3-hit single target light attack with potency of 65, and it heals the front row with potency of 150. Her third attack is a SP cost of 74. It's a 3-hit single target lightning attack, potency 65, plus a 15% speed and crit up for 2 turns. Her fourth ability is SP cost of 74. It's a 3-hit single target fire, potency 65, 15% attack up, and magic for 2 turns. Her fifth ability is again a cost of 74. It's a 3-hit single target ice attack, potency 65, and it gives the front row a 15% defense elemental defense up for 2 turns. Her sixth attack is a SP cost of 56. It's a 3-hit single target attack, potency 65, and it inflicts a 15% attack and elemental attack down for 2 turns to the enemy. And finally, her last attack. It's a SP cost of 54. It's a 1-hit single target all the elements, and it has a potency of 45. Now her ultimate is pretty much the same as her last ability. At level 1 it has a potency 85, and it goes up to 105 at level 10. It's a 1-hit single target fire, ice, lightning, wind, light, and dark. It also gives the front row a 5% at level 1 and 10% at level 10. Attack, elemental attack, defense, elemental defense, crit speed, and crit up for 2 turns. Taking a look at her notable skills, she has 2 abilities. She can provide the front row of 15% ice, wind, and dark elemental defense up for 2 turns. And her second ability does the same thing, but it's for fire, lightning, and light. Taking a look at her passive, she gets a +1 turn duration on her buffs. Her second passive, her and the ally in the same row get a 20% damage up when doing damage on an enemy's weakness. And then she has a 10% in wind resistance and 20 in lightning. So taking a look at her stats, her elemental attack is rather high. With her potency and her abilities, she's not going to be doing any high damage. Her HP is rather low, so if she gets hit, chances are she's going to go down. So the main question, should you pull? It's funny that she's released on the same week for April Fools, because she must be the April Fool's joke. I don't see anyone using her except if you're a new player or using her for elemental resistance buffs. But even then, those battles are very specific. As of right now, we're not in dire need for elemental resistance. And the fact that Lemaire's abilities are all single target and only 3 hits makes her a prime candidate for sitting next to Harley in the benches. You can definitely argue that she does provide a bit of buffing capabilities to your front row, but that's something that characters will be able to do moving forward. It's been a while since I've seen a trailer that I just can't recommend. Again, perhaps if you're a new player, she might help you out, but even then, that'll be momentarily before she gets benched. So, longevity. Perhaps for battles very specific and enemies doing too much elemental damage that you can't survive, then perhaps you can use her for support abilities. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap it up. With her design, for some reason I don't like her artwork or her sprite. Maybe it's because of the odd color combination on her. Then her VA. I've never heard of her work before, so I can't say. Then abilities, 1 out of 5. That 1 is because of 2 things in her kit. Firstly, her elemental resist abilities, and her passive, which gives the ally in front of her a 20% damage increase to enemy weakness. Longevity, 0.5 out of 5. Again, very battle specific if you're not able to survive the enemy's elemental attacks. Willow buff, 0 out of 5, would have been nice. Time limited, nope. She sits in the same bench as Millard, Harley, and Yikes. And finally, overall impression. Another character that will be keeping the bench warm. So pretty much nothing interesting is happening this week. Keep your rubies healthy as the 2nd anniversary is on its way, and way better characters will be on the way soon. Again, as I said before, I'm not a fan of Lemaire's sprite or her artwork. Compare that with her abilities, chances are pretty high that I'm not going to be pulling for her. Anyways, let me know if you'll be pulling for her, and if you are, good luck in your pulls. Okay, well that was it for Lemaire. Catch you next time. Take care of yourself. Lad out.